In today's video we're talking about photo manipulation. How far is too far when editing photos? Let's jump in.
Since we were young, chased by the sun, feeling the tide rise. Your blood is my blood, your skin is my skin, sister, my half, my twin. Sometimes I wanna go back. Just wanted you to know that.
Hello and welcome to another video. So we're on the River Teign today. I've come out for a specific image. I was going to get a nice image of the River Teign. We've got some really nice colours in the trees. We've got some nice burnt oranges, yellows, and it would have made a really nice autumn picture. We were promised a little bit of sun come through the clouds today, and it's just not happening. It's just very overcast, so that's not going to work out. But the reason it's not going to work out more so is that I vastly underestimated. Well, I came out, I go back a little bit, I came out in the summer when it was a really dry summer, and this water level is a lot higher than what it was back then. And I didn't think, when I come out today, I just assumed it was going to be the same level. And I know the water flows faster through the winter, and you know there's more water on the high grounds and it comes down, but completely judged how high this water was going to be. So in the summer I was standing down on the actual bed of the river, and now I can't even get down there. So it looks like I'm going to be trying to find another image today. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to head up here. I'll show you this little, just up there. I don't know if you can get it through the trees there. Let me turn the screen around. Yeah, you can see just a line of trees up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up there and try and get an image of just the trees. By the looks of it, I haven't actually checked it out, but by the looks of it, they're quite dense and kind of in rows. So I'm hoping to get an image up there. And I know there's still no light, so it's still not going to be the greatest of images, but it saves me wasting a trip, I suppose. Yeah, so I'm going to head up there now. So the weirdest things catch my attention. I'm just on the way up to try and find a way up that hill, and I've just come across this. I want to say there's a big stone in the water there you can see, and it's creating like almost a backward wave. But it's weird how the way the water flows over the stone. I can zoom in. Because the stone's not where the wave is, so obviously it's just the way the water flows, I guess, but I just thought it looked pretty cool. Okay, so I was just about to head up the bank. I've just spoke to a lovely young lady who said to me, if I go down this path, there's a trail that takes you up to the top. So I'm going to head up that way, because I wasn't looking forward to climbing up there, to be honest, but I was going to go up there. I've done worse, but there's a trail, you know me, if you follow this channel you know I love paths. See you in a sec. So there's a couple of things I need to invest in, I think, for my YouTube channel. The first thing, well, when I started, nearly 7 months ago. Obviously it was summer, so a pair of gloves. I've got a pair, but these really don't keep the cold out, and these are fine for short trips to the shops and whatnot, but being out for hours, they're not the greatest. So a pair of gloves that are touchscreen as well, because the back of my camera's touchscreen, so I have to get some of them sometime. The other thing, when I first started, I started using the Lumix for the recording, the talking to camera, which, while it was good, it used to lose focus quite a lot. So I switched over to my camera that I use to make my documentaries, and that one was 99% perfect, never used to lose focus. But that's really heavy. That's carrying that around on a tripod. So I switched to my phone now, because the phone's got quite a good camera. It's an iPhone 13 Pro Max, and I think the camera and the autofocus is quite good on this, and it's more convenient. It's a lot smaller to carry, so look at that. So I need to get myself a holder to start with, and then second of all, a decent microphone. So this one's a Rode lav mic, which again I use for my documentaries, and I need one that's going to work maybe wirelessly, because this one's got a cable attached to it. So I'm going to get those at some point. In today's video, we're talking about photo manipulation. How far is too far when editing photos? Let's jump in. That's why I need a touchscreen. Okay, so I knew when I come out today, well, I didn't know when I come out, but I knew when I got to location that the light was rubbish and I wasn't going to come away with anything spectacular. So I was trying to think of something to do, really, and I think photo manipulation, I think what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and take a picture of this pathway with the trees, and then when I get back, and I'll pop the image up on screen now, I won't make you wait, only because I don't know whether it'll work. If it doesn't work, I'll still put it up anyway, but I'll put the image up of a manipulated photo with sunbeams coming down. Hopefully I'll tidy up what needs tidying up in the image, if there's any photo editing I need to do, and then I'll put some sunbeams, which is what I wanted in the first place, but obviously down by the river. I'll put some sunbeams coming through the trees, hopefully, if I can do it. And let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this. Is photo manipulation a good thing? Is it an aid to photography? Is it the same as using a tripod? Is it just another tool that you've got to making the image you want? Or is it cheating and not actually getting the image in camera first time? What do you think of that? Let me know. Quick update on this one, and I'll pop the video up. I reviewed this tripod when I first got it, which is the K&F Concept A254C4. This is the problem with it. The leg comes off. So if you're watching K&F, your product needs work. Look, so when I try and undo, first found out about it when I tried to undo the legs, the leg just kept spinning, and then it just fell off. So watch out for that if you buy one of these carbon fibre tripods. Okay, so the image that I want Whether it looks okay or not, I don't know. But what I want, obviously, the leading line of the path and the trees, obviously, with the sun coming through the trees, lighting up the leaves. But I don't know how much of a Photoshop skill I can do. That's the image I want to get. I was going to go up further, but this just looked like it would make quite a good image. So I'm going to give this a go. So I'm going to get 3 shots of this. I'm going to get the one stop over, the correctly exposed, and the one stop under, just so I can play about, because obviously I'm going to be bringing in sunlight, so I want to make sure that the sky's well exposed, and I want to be able to recover, and if it blows out, obviously I want to be able to recover that, so I want to merge those and get a decent exposure all around. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going ISO 100, f13 to give me a bit of depth of field in the image, and then I'm going so half a second for the one stop over, which I'm going to get first. So that's my 3 images. I'm going to blend them in Photoshop, and then I'm going to put some sun, hopefully, sun in, and I'm going to pop that up on the image. I'm going to pop that up on the image. I'm going to be impressive. I'm going to pop that up on the screen right now. Let me know in the comments what you think of the image in general, and also whether you do think it's cheating or not, or what sort of extremes have you gone to get the image that you want. How much photoshopping is too much, basically, is what I want to know. Okay, my Photoshop skills leaves a lot to be desired, but I think you get what my point is with this image. Had the sun been shining through, it kind of would have looked like this, a little bit, maybe. I quite like, whilst I'm here, just diagonally onto this group of trees here. Just grab that image while I'm here.
From sunshine to rain, but we will stay the same. Your pain is my pain, your win is my win. We will remain the same. Sometimes I wanna go.
Okay, so because I've brought the center column up, when I push down on this, it's a lot of wiggle. So because I'm doing the exposure bracketing, I'm going to be bringing my shutter speed down quite a bit. So if I push on this now, it's going to move that camera as I take photos. So I've just put my intervalometer on to take this shot.
Sometimes I wanna go back. Just wanted you to know that.
Just walked up here with the tripod, just to have the camera with the tripod, and just got a little bit of sunlight coming through, so might be in luck for an image that doesn't require artificial sunlight, but don't know if I can get my camera out in time.
Throughout your life, I'm your soldier, you're alive. Don't need to keep me. So be there. When the walls come cracking down, I will meet you on the ground. Don't need to keep me. So be there.
this image down the path. I had to rush it for the light. As you can see, the sun's gone already. So I managed to get one facing the sun. I don't know what that's going to look like. With the 70-200, because I didn't have time to change the lens, I just wanted to shoot what I had on. And then I just look to the right. Obviously, you've got this path going all the way up, and the tree line is quite neat and tidy all the way up, so I quite like that compositionally. I think it looks quite good, and the sun's just coming through, casting a shadow across the path, which looks quite nice. It'd have been nice if there was a lot more leaves in the tree, but you know, take what you can get. I wasn't expecting any sun at all, so this is a bonus. I learnt a valuable lesson today. By chasing the sunlight and not slowing down thinking about what I was doing, I forgot to change my settings from 1/8 of a second or include an intervalometer. Therefore, when I pressed the shutter button, I resulted in a blurry image because of camera shake, resulting in most of the images being unusable. So by going as fast as I can to capture the sunlight, it resulted in an image that was unusable anyway. Well, I quite like that. So let's chuck. Do we want to put... Look at me like I've got all the time in the world. A wide angle lens on quickly.
Throughout your life, I'm your soldier, your red light. Don't need to be so be there. When the walls come cracking down, I will meet.
Okay, I'm not sure if the sun's going to come back out or not, so whilst I'm waiting to see whether it does come back out or not, I'm just going to weigh in on the Photoshop opinion. My opinion on whether photoshopping an image is, you know, too much or not. So I personally think that photoshopping an image to a degree is good. Too much, so it doesn't become your image if you completely rearrange everything in the scene, and it doesn't become your image if you've added so much to it that it was unrecognizable on the day. So I think personally, if I'm taking a shot here, for example, and I add a bit of sunlight in, I think that's okay. I think it's not unreasonable to assume that there was sunlight there on the day. If I was to take a shot here and put Saturn in the background, that's not going to happen. So that's the sort of degree I think personally Photoshop can be used. So if it's removing a tree because the tree is in the middle of the composition that you didn't like, and you can remove it successfully and it looks good, then, oh, the sun's coming out. Could do with some mist, I'm not going to lie. Okay, I'll pop that image up on the screen.
It's my way. We will remain safe. Sometimes I wanna go back. Just wanted you to know that.
So to sum up, a little can make a lot of difference. I think when you start adding stuff that wasn't there to the degree of, like I said, like if you're putting planets in it, or even if, I mean, let's not, all right, that's a bit extreme. So let's just go to, I don't know, adding something that was from Earth, a car maybe example. Let's say an old broken down car that you put in the woods to make it look like it was overgrown. Would that be okay? I think yes. I think it's realistic. There could be a car in the woods, obviously, if it's done in the right way. Again, like I said before, I think, you know, it's just what you envisage as your image. And if you've got the right location, but the car's in the wrong place, moving that car over and putting it here, or in completely fabricating a car, I don't think goes against what an image should be. Whatever you do to your image should be realistic in the sense that it's something that's possible. It's something you wouldn't look at it and go, well, that's fake because of this, or that's fake because of that. It should be something that, you know, you could have captured on the day. Let me know what you think, and do let me know what you think of the photos. Whether you preferred, well, not preferred, probably you prefer the real light coming through, but if the photoshopped images with the sunlight coming through, whether they were any good. I'm hoping. I've got to go back and edit them yet, but I'm hoping they come out okay. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. If you like this video, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. It's greatly alopecia. It's greatly It's greatly appreciated. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you want to watch somebody forget words pretty much on every video, then this is the channel you want to subscribe to. So yeah, please hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you on the next one.